Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today I have an unboxing of Tonic craft kit. This one is number 61 and it's called Message in a Bottle. I have been very behind on crafting with my Tonic craft kits, but I could not let this one pass me by because it's actually the introduction of a new color trend. And usually, what that will mean is some exclusives, some early sneak peeks, and if you're a kit subscriber, then you get your kit fairly early too. So you're going to be getting a look at the color trend before it's actually available to buy. So let's just start off with the papers because I think that gives a really good indicator for what the colors are. And so we have some classic card in Pier View, Pier like the like a boardwalk pier, pistachio green, ivory white, denim blue. So those are our four classic cards. So solid color cardstock, texture weave on one side, smooth on the other side. And if I had to gauge it, maybe around 80 pound. You can buy their classic card, and I think their packaging is usually pretty good with regards to letting you know the paper weight. It's just been a while since I've actually looked it up, so I don't know it offhand. We get mirror card in Italian Rose. And there's pearlescent card in Coral Luster. Then there's specialty card in Flanders Blue. I think these are probably all new colors here. And then we have a sheet of vellum, which, given the name of the box, which is Message in a Bottle, there's going to be like a sea bottle theme, so I could see vellum being an interesting application of that for like maybe a frosted glass bottle look, for example. And then glitter card in Sugared Coral. So those are our full sheets. They're either going to be US letter or A4. And then whenever there is a new color trend, there's usually also a 6x6 paper pad. And this time is no different. So we get these are double-sided. You get 8 designs and 6 of each, so 24 sheets, and it is 160 GSM, acid free, and all of that good stuff. Look at that. So it's nice that you get 6 sheets of each, because I feel like if you're working on multiples, for example, making the same card design multiple times, you're going to be able to get a lot out of this, and it's double-sided, so you're still going to have a lot of variety. Oh, all of the patterns are really, really nice. And so it's nice that nothing goes to waste, because if, I always say with double-sided papers, if there's one side that maybe you find a little bit more challenging to work with, hopefully the back side is something that is easier to work into your projects. But with single-sided papers, if you find that pattern hard to work with, you just have white on the back. So your options are limited. And for me, this entire paper pad is really nice because personally, I find it easier to work with smaller print like this. Like these really ditty kind of small prints, I feel like are easier for me to incorporate into my card making. And so I always find it really challenging when there are large graphics or a lot of color. And I also kind of like that these are they're not, there's only like maybe 2 colors in each of these designs. They're not, and some of them are very monochromatic even. So I really am loving it. I'm really loving it. I love every pattern in that, actually. Then some Nuvo products. Oh, well, actually, we get some washi tape. These are really lovely. I like these patterns. I don't really use a ton of washi tape. Not in my card making. And I feel like these are too nice to use to like just tape down dies, but I feel like I should probably start to use my washi in some of my card making. The other cool thing about getting a kit that is the introduction of a color trend is that there's some exclusive products too. So you're not only getting to see, and getting some of the Nuva Trend products before you can actually buy them, but you get some, or one in this case, product that can't be purchased outside of the kit. And when that's the case, they always give you a full size, because normally this is Mica Mist, and normally we would get a little sample bottle, which I always find very ample. But because this is not something that you can just purchase, it's exclusive to the kit, they've given it to us in the full size bottle. And so this is a Mica Mist in Moonlit Ocean, so really nice dark navy blue. I love blues, are my favorite colors, teal in particular, but I do really love navy blue as well. Then we have a metallic crystal drop in ivory seashell, and I think I might have this. I'm leaving it in my packaging just in case that is the case. Then this will go into a giveaway. Oh, this is gorgeous. So this is a embellishment mousse in mother of pearl. It's just got this really soft, it's got that mica, that sheen that you would come to expect of a mother of pearl, and also that really kind of like a toasted almond, a light toasted almond color. Really, really lovely, that. And then a sample pot of embossing powder in Coral Chic. So right there you can kind of see that there's some navies, there's some coral, and then sort of some ivories as well. So that covers our Craft Perfect and our Nuvo products. And then of course the stamp and die set, sort of always my favorite part of the kits. So let's see what we've got here. So we've got 2 A5 sheets, and look at these dies. Straight away you can already see you get 2 really nice size circles, and anytime I see dies that are your basic shape, I always really appreciate, because not everybody has, a set of nested shape dies, and so these become really useful even outside of the theme of the kit. And this one has a stitched border detail, and it does look like, that looks like straight stitching, not wonky stitching. I do love when they do their wonky stitching. And it's very nearly 5 inches in diameter. It's 4 7/8, that one. And then this one, which has a pierced dot border detail, is 4.5 inches in diameter. So really nice size, and you can see they would be great as mats and layers on top of each other. And so lots of practical use for some basic dies like that. And those aren't the only ones that are your nice basic dies. There's even this small little circle here. But you've got 2 banner dies. So this one has double fishtail ends, and this one's larger with just the single fishtail end. So I think these become like really super useful dies as well for cutting out your sentiments. And it does look like a lot of these sentiments will fit onto those banners. So there's only one that's multi-line, and that one says, "There's no one I would rather sail through life with." Oh, that's really sweet. "A message for you. So glad I found you. Thinking of you." That's wonderful. Oh, best wishes. There's a lot too. So the stamps are pretty cool, because we do get, it's not just sentiments this time, there's also some images. So we have a sailboat, an anchor, compass, I think that's like the chain that's supposed to go around your compass, and then some seashells and coral. So there's that. But then the rest of the dies on here are sea themed. So you have your bottle here, and it's nice that there's just the outline of the bottle, because this could be dressed up in a lot of different ways. Maybe you could turn it into a beer bottle. Maybe you could turn it into a wine bottle. But of course, in this setting, it's meant to sort of be that idea of, sending a message in a bottle, right? So just like a clear, empty bottle. And there's a verso die that just cuts details into that bottle design. So that's really, really lovely too. If you don't want to do the whole idea of message in a bottle. But my guess is that, so here we have a border die with some ocean waves, and I'm guessing that would fit inside here, the length of it. But there's what looks like a wider ocean wave, and they go in opposite directions. So if you look, like this one, it curls that way, and this one curls that way. So you could kind of layer one on top of the other. My guess is this one will fit down here, and you could almost do, put this little, well, the sailboat's kind of tall. Oh, can you not fit, let's see. Oh, here's a die cut sailboat. That looks like it's too tall. Oh, that's interesting. I would be really curious to see when I craft with this if this would fit in there in the bottle. Because that was one thing that I would definitely have done. Okay, so then besides that, you've got a variety of different ocean and sea themed elements. So we've got different seashells, different plant life. This looks like a palm tree, and that may be the trunk of the tree. We have some seagulls. Lots and lots of different elements to build up your scene and create an entire, you could do an underwater scene, because you even have this is just a plain star, but then this turns it into a starfish. How great is it that they give it to you as two separate dies, because then you can have that option of just using this as a star, or putting this die in there and adding the little suckers, So I think that's really cool. And there's another little starfish there. And so, oh cool, that's cute. There's a dolphin. Lots and lots to discover. And my guess, I wonder if I don't think any of the dies actually coordinate to cut the stamped images out. I think they're all meant to kind of be used standalone or to layer on top of one another. But you've got lots and lots of little elements there. So really, really fun kit. Love the theme. I think for me, the bigger appeal was the color trend, because I love the combination of coral and this navy blue. I just think it's just gorgeous, the combination. And so love that. Love getting the exclusive as well. So really, really awesome. I don't know when it is I'll craft with this kit, because I really want to get into that Winter Village one and make some holiday cards with it. So I think that will probably be the first one that I craft with. But when I do craft with this kit, I will for sure have a video on it, and that video will get added to my Tonic Studios playlist, which I'll link to at the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye!